All right, welcome everyone. Hey Divi Nation, this is Jason Champagne, content creator at Elegant Themes, and I want to welcome you to our weekly live stream. This is our Divi layout pack live stream where we're going to be providing you with some valuable stuff here. This is a part of our Divi design initiative, which is a part of our larger mission, which is to make you the most empowered community on the web. If you don't know, let me be the first to tell you that every week our design team has been pumping out some brand new Divi layout packs for you every Monday. You can go get them from our blog, and these are created by our talented design team. And every Tuesday, this use case live stream is going to be conducted by myself or someone from our team. And what we're going to do is walk you through some of these layout packs, showing you how to use them in certain use cases. So this one today, I'm going to be showing you how to install, set up a brand new fashion layout pack and show you how to change it into a functioning online store. So I'm excited about that. You can go ahead and download this layout pack from the blog. There's a link to it in the description. Go ahead and grab that now if you don't have it already. And also, if you're just learning about Elegant Themes and Divi and all this, just go ahead and make sure and go to the link that I provided there. It's a link to our product page where you can find more information on how to get Divi. Because for this tutorial, you're going to need Divi and you're going to need the layout pack, the fashion layout pack. And so you'll need those two things. The third thing you're going to need is WooCommerce. We are going to be using WooCommerce for this setup. So make sure you keep that in the back of your mind. We are going to be using the free version of WooCommerce. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in and get started here. We're running a little bit late, so I apologize for that. Let me go ahead and, all right, so the first thing that you're going to need to do whenever you get a layout pack is you're going to want to install the layout pack on the back end of your WordPress site. This is assuming you already have Divi theme installed. So to speed up the process, I'm going to have things already completed on my end. But I'm going to do my best to walk you through every step of the way, just like it would be for the first time. So first thing you're going to do is get the layout pack from the article in our blog and click the download button after you enter in your email. And then you're going to get a zip file, a fashion layout pack zip file. Go ahead and unzip that file, and that way it'll be ready for you whenever you need to go in and get it. So to go get the layout pack, you're going to go into the the dashboard of your WordPress. You're going to go over to Appearance, Divi, and then Divi Library. And then from the Divi Library, you're going to go ignore all of these notifications that I have up here. But the import and export button here, you're going to click on that. The portability modal pops up, and then you're going to select the import tab here, and you're going to choose your file, and then it should go into, I have it in my downloads folder, but once you click on that file, you can see that all of your layouts are listed inside that folder. You're going to choose the fashion all so that it uploads all of the layouts at once to the Divi theme. So you're going to click open. Once it's listed, you're going to click import Divi builder layouts. As I said before, I've already completed this. So when it's done, you're going to see it in your library listed with fashion in the beginning. So here are all my layouts here, starting with fashion gallery, fashion blog, and so on. So once that's done, you are ready to go ahead and add these layouts to your pages. And don't forget, as we go through this, to add any comments or questions in the comments as we go through here. And someone, either myself or a member of our staff, will be there helping answer any questions that you may have. All right, so let's go ahead and start importing these to our pages. To do that, you go to Pages, Add New. And then you're going to enter the title of your page. I'll just click Home for now, and then you're going to click Use the Divi Builder. Once that's up, you can click Load from Library tab here. And then you're going to click on the Add from Library tab from inside the Load Layout modal here. And then you're going to simply choose the fashion home that corresponds to your page, that layout. Click Load. Once it loads up, you will again simply publish it, publish the page there, and you are done. And then you would continue this process for every single one of your layouts and just create a corresponding page for each one of those. You can also do this using the Visual Builder. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and add a new page. And I'll go ahead and call this one the landing page. I'm going to go ahead and import that landing page layout. For this one, I'm going to click to use the Visual Builder, and then I'm going to deploy the Visual Builder. This way we can see it kind of come to life all at once, which is always nice. I see Keith. Thanks for the comment. I do love the tutorials too. All right, so here we go. We have a blank slate here. I'm going to go ahead and come down to my menu here at the bottom. Click on this little plus icon, which is to load from library. Click on the Add from Library tab. That'll load up my layouts for me to choose, and I'm going to go ahead and choose the landing layout. It's taking I'm probably moving really fast, so it's taking some time to load here. All right, so once that's up, I'm going to find the landing page, and then that's going to magically make all of our dreams come true, and now we have a layout. All right, so here's our landing page, and then we would complete this process. Don't forget to publish it, and we're going to, sorry, I'm scrolling really fast, but we're going to complete this process for all of the pages that you see up here. If this is a new install of Divi, you probably don't have a menu created yet. We're actually going to go ahead and do that now. So you'll see your pages kind of by default start showing up here. But let's go ahead and really quickly go and create our menu if you haven't already. To do that, you go to your fashion, your dashboard. I also want to mention, by the way, if you are just joining us, this is a Divi use case live stream, which we do every Tuesday. And what we're doing here is we're going to be taking the fashion layout pack that was given to us by our design team on Monday. And we're going to show you how to create an online store using this layout pack. And we're going to use do this using e-commerce. So WooCommerce. And so if you need the layout pack, go and get it. There's a link in the description. You can go and click on that. Also, if you need Divi or want to learn more about that, there's a link to our product page in there. And there's one more link I forgot to tell you about in the description, and that's to a blog post that kind of helps you go through 10 steps for whenever you're you're creating a new layout pack for your new project, and it's helpful steps. I encourage you to go check that out sometime. It'll help you kind of get started in the right direction. All right, so let's go ahead and real quick go to appearance and then menus. And whenever you get there, you'll see you'll have to create a new menu. So do that by putting your menu name in. I just put primary menu for now. And then over here, you'll have a create menu button. Once that's done, you'll be able to go over here and you'll select all, I like to select all your pages and then add them to your menu. And then they're going to come over here, and then you can just organize them however you want. And then once you're done, don't forget to select the location, the display location of your menu to be primary menu. And when you're done, click Save Menu. And now when you go back to your site, you'll have a nice menu ready to kind of customize. But one thing that you should consider doing if you haven't is to go to your WordPress dashboard. Sorry, let me go back there. And it's something you need to do, but sometimes I forget. You go to settings, and then you go to reading, and then you're going to set your front page display to be a static page, and then you're going to select the home page. That'll bring you to your nice new home page that you have created whenever they go to your site. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is an important step, and that is to change the default color palette. The default color palette is what you see as you go through the Divi builder and you're changing colors and doing all this stuff. It's just that nice little color palette that we have to choose from, and you can find it by going to Divi and Theme Options. And as you can see, it's under the General tab here. You'll probably find your way to Divi Theme Options sometime when you're setting up your site, right, pretty early. So I would suggest doing this first because it affects some, other things down the road. So in the process of doing all this, make sure you do your color picker's default palette. And this is a really simple process. I like to just go to my my layouts that I have built, and I want to find a page that has most of the colors that are used in the color scheme of the layout packs, and then just go inside it using the visual builder. Just go inside of them and the settings, and then grab those color codes for you to use for your default color palette. So I'm using my visual builder here, and I'm on my landing page. The landing page seems to have a lot of different colors to choose from, so it's a good choice whenever we want to grab some of these colors. You could also use a browser extension to go ahead and, an eyedropper tool or something to come and grab these. But I like to, sometimes that's limiting, especially when you have a gradient. It's kind of hit or miss getting the shade right. What color you're getting. So I like to actually go in and get the colors. This is a pink gradient, so if I want a pink color, I probably need to go to this button here. Just go inside the settings and go to the design tab, click on the button section, and then grab this pink color here, copy it, go back over to your theme options, and then paste it in here. And then you would continue that process for all of these colors here. If there's a gradient, I actually like to go and grab both colors used for the gradient. So in this case, it's like a purple and a blue, so I'd go in and grab both of those just in case I wanted to create a gradient down the road or use those colors. As you can see, I've already added those colors along with that yellow from this button here, also being used as a divider there. So Once you have your color palette set, go ahead and make sure you save the changes, and your life is that much easier. All right, so this is going to be crucial. This next step is going to be crucial for updating a lot of different options all at once, and that is the global accent color. So you can go and find that in the theme customizer. Go under Divi, go to theme customizer. There we go. And once we're there, I'm just looking at the comments while this loads. All right, so keep the comments coming, guys, and I'm going to continue on. You can find the accent color under General Settings, Layout Settings, and it's right here. It's this default blue here. And to change that, I simply click on it. And now, since we have this default color palette already set, we can just choose our accent color from here. Let's just go with the pink for now. We might have some pink overload, but that's okay. All right, then you're going to want to save and publish this. Since it's going to be updating some other settings within the theme customizer, it's a good idea to go ahead and exit out of the theme customizer, and then refresh your browser window, and then go back in so that those changes can take effect. Now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and get ahead of the game here, and I'm going to, update the typography here. Now, a word on this, one of the great things about a layout pack is that it comes with, all of these settings already done for you, which is wonderful. But sometimes the settings in the module sometimes override the settings or changes that you make in the theme customizer. But what doesn't get overridden for sure is WooCommerce and the pages that it actually deploys whenever you install the plugin. So I'm going to get ahead of the game here, and I'm going to set my typography to fit the design of my layouts, so that whenever, we have additional pages created by WooCommerce, those styles will already be ready for us, and WooCommerce will then inherit it from our theme. So let's go ahead and make the body text 16. 14 is too small. And then the body line height, let's make it 1.9. The header text size, let's make it 42. And then give it a bold. And let's make the header font default B. Let's make it, oh, passed it up. No, I didn't. Make it play fair display. And then let's make the body font Poppins. It's a good one. We also use on the Elegant Theme site, Poppins. All right, so once those two things are set, man, you gotta love all these font choices now. I love that. All right, so Poppins is ready as our body font. Notice here the body link color, I didn't do anything. It already has inherited this nice pink accent color setting that I updated earlier. So that's nice. That's why it's always a good idea to do that first. Go ahead and save and publish. All right, let's go ahead and back it up here. Let's go to our header navigation. And let's just go ahead and make a couple adjustments to my header to make it match the site. All right, looks like the active link color didn't update, but I'll go ahead and just make that one white. Make our background color pink. So convenient to have that color picker now. Text color, let's make that white. By the way, when you do update your color picker, make sure you leave a dark and a white. Those two will come in handy. And then let's bring up that white opacity. All right. Our font should inherit the Poppins automatically, so we're good there. Go ahead and save and publish our header. And last thing before we go on to bigger and maybe better, I don't know, things. Let's go back to our footer and let's go to our bottom bar here. And let's go ahead and make our text color white, change our background color, make it maybe a darker pink. All right, something like that. And then increase maybe the font size. I think we're good. Social icon color, let's change that to white. And let's see what that looks like. All right, we're good. Save and publish that. So we have a header and our bottom bar nicely framing our website. All right, before we get jumping in to our WooCommerce integration here, let's go ahead and take a moment to welcome you if you are just joining us. This is our Divi use case live stream that we do every Tuesday. And today we're going over how to create an online store with WooCommerce using the new fashion layout pack, which is beautiful. And you can access this new layout pack by clicking on the link to the blog post in the description. And this layout works with the Divi themes. So if you need more info on Divi, go ahead and grab that from the link in the description as well. All right, so let's go ahead and we are done with our initial design of the website here. We've got our layout packs, we have our menu, and we are ready to go with WooCommerce. To get WooCommerce, go to plugins and add new. And then you're going to search, just simply search WooCommerce, and it will be the first one listed here on the top left. Then you would click install and then activate. Once it's activated, it will bring you through kind of this setup process in a pop-up box. Take the time to do that, and we don't have the time to do that right now, but once you're completed with that initial setup, go ahead and navigate to to create your new product. This is kind of the first thing you need to do. You need products before anything else. So let's go ahead and do that. To add a new product, you can go to now with our new items here, now that we have our plugin installed. We can go to products and then add new. The products are basically like a custom post type, right? With the ability to add a name for your product here. We'll just call this one sweater. And then you would want to, grab a enter some text. This is a description here. So just enter a description. This would be a short description, so you would enter some text there as well. After you do that, you want to go to this product data box here, and under the general tab, there's a section here to set your price. And don't forget on your initial setup to make sure you have whatever currency you need. In this case, it's the US dollar here. So I'm going to just make this 50. That's all you need to put there. So it's going to be $50. Oops. And then the next thing you're going to do is add a product category. This is going to be really important whenever you start, adding these, using the shop module to add these to your shop page and any other page you want to add these products to. So to add a new category, click on this add new category, and I'm going to actually, the first one I added was the summer category. And and then once you have it there, click this button, add new category. It's going to pop up here. As you can see, I already have some that I created. And make sure summer is selected. And then the reason why I chose these summer, on sale, and featured is if we just take a brief pause here. If we go to our live site and we go to our shop page, the layout comes with, a nicely organized featured sections here. One is summer fashion, one is featured products. And so I wanted to just kind of use what was already there and just kind of display these products underneath each one of these, page header sections. So it's a good way to kind of break up your shop page into categories. You can also see that on the landing page as well. But those are links to the shop page, so a little different. All right, so once we have our category set, we want to add our product image. Simply select product image and let's grab a sweater picture or whatever you're selling. And then we're going to click publish. I'm going to go ahead and preview this. All right, so you can see that because we took the time to create an accent color, and because we have changed our typography in our theme customizer, that our WooCommerce pages have inherited some of these styles, which is really cool and convenient. So this is an example of what your single product page would look like. All right, so these related products down here, you probably won't, well, in fact, you won't definitely see these on the first product you make. These are automatically going to show up, though, whenever you start adding more than one product to a category. So these are all in the summer category, so that's why they're showing up down here. And I don't really need to do anything. It does that automatically for me, which is really nice. All right, so let's go ahead and go on to our products. I want to show you all of the products that I have created, just so you can see. You would repeat this process over and over to create the rest of your products, and giving them the corresponding category. Okay, so as you can see here, I need to delete some of these. Don't need these anymore, but you can see the categories that are displayed here. I have some that are featured, some that are the summer category, and I have one here, if you can see that, has the category on sale. Let's just go ahead and check this one out really quickly, because you may want to have a whole page or a section dedicated to on sale items. To do that, you would simply do the same thing you did for the other products, except down here you would include a sales price or a sale price, and then WooCommerce will take it from there, so that when you see, let's go ahead and take a look at this page. Right, I see a good question there that I'm going to answer here in a bit. All right, so as you can see, it shows it on sale. If I go to my shop page, actually, you'll see it differently on the displaying on the shop page as well. All right, so the next step, now that we have all of our products, is I'm going to enable the visual builder on our products page. Now this layout comes already built in with shop modules added to this layout. So it makes it really easy for me to go in and deploy my products. So you can't really see it, it's hidden, but this is a shop module that comes with the layout. So if I just go and click in here to edit the module settings, my shop settings here, and since I am in the summer section, I'm just going to include the category summer, and that is it. Once that's done, it's going to automatically display all of the products that I have under my summer category. Now, part of me just deeply regrets not going and cropping all these images to make sure that they are the exact same size, so that we don't have the mosaic look here. But it's not bad. You can take the time to do that yourself if you want. But let's keep on going. The featured products page, section, we can go ahead and add, go into our settings here, and we'll select, featured, not summer. And then that'll display all of our featured items. All right, there we go. As you can see, it kind of has a different style, which is nice on the hover than this one does. And go ahead and save those settings. All right, our shop page is coming to life. Now, as you can see, I want to create an on sale section here. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and use what I already have. And I'm going to actually right click. Don't forget about your right click options. And I'm going to select copy section here. Then I'm going to scroll down, and right under here, I'm going to paste that section. And then I'm just going to update this text to say on sale. You can say, 20% off or something. And then I can go over here to my image, and let's go ahead and just get another image just to kind of mix things up. Let's choose that one. There you go. And now we have an on sale section. So to do that, then I simply go to I have to save my settings first. Go to my shop module, and let's go ahead and select on sale items here. And unfortunately, I only have one to display, but you get the idea. All right. Now, kind of by default shows this kind of orange. Really easy to go in there and go to the design tab, click on the sales badge here, and use your color picker to change this to something that kind of matches your site maybe a little better. All right. All right, let's just keep it to that for now. All right, so make sure you save your changes. And the shop page is turning out to be pretty nice. So if I go, once that saves, let me just take a moment here. If you're just joining us, we are, this is our Divi, use case live stream where we're taking the fashion layout pack, turning it into an online store using WooCommerce. And and also offering some, nice tips throughout to how to handle your layouts like a pro, and make some edits to them so that you have a nice online shop. Also, to get your layout pack for the fashion layout pack, just go to the description. There's a link for it in there. There's also a link to our product page if you need to get the Divi theme, which is what this layout pack works on. Feel free to do that as well. So right now we have completed our shop page, adding our new sections, and let's go ahead and click on some of these to see what our single page layout looks like. Maybe go through a process here. So I'll click on my product. It'll take me to my single product page. All right, which of course, if we wanted to take some time and add some custom CSS to this page, you could, in no time get some more features, matching the design maybe a little bit better. If I click on the featured category here, there's some, archive pages built within WooCommerce that, you probably, I know some of you are like, I just want to, use the power of Divi to style these, but Divi does work well with this already. But of course, if you want additional styling, you will have to add at this point just some custom CSS. Like this would be easy to do just by go ahead and inspecting it and find the class, and then go ahead and adding some CSS to it to make it match here. But I think it looks pretty good out of the box here. And so if let's say I want to buy something. So let's go back to our checkout page here, or our cart page, I should say, which we haven't gone to yet. And if I want to add to my cart, all right, and then I want to view the cart. It's using my accent color, which is nice for this. All right, so this cart page. Now, some of these pages can be edited more than others. So this page can actually be edited using the Divi builder. So to do that, I'm going to enable the visual builder on this page. So once that loads up, thanks, Keith. Just reading some of these comments. Yes, some of you, Keith says, may start using the visual editor sometimes. Yes, I highly encourage you to do so. It's kind of one of those things, once you commit to it, you don't want to go back. At least it was in my case. So right here, as you can see, I need to, I got a little bit ahead of myself, but let's say I wanted to add a header to this page. I would go to my shop page. Let's just go back there. And I would add this header to my library. And to do that, you would simply go to the Visual Builder. Visual Builder is taking a while on some of these pages. But all right, so once that loads up, you're going to grab over here in the top left. Wow. Okay, we're good. And then we're going to click this button here. It says Save Section to Library. Once you save it, it'll be available for you and to use. And then you go back to your cart. And then let's say you can add a new section from your library here, which I have already saved. And then once you do, oops, got ahead of myself there. Let's go ahead and save it. Product header or something. Save it to your library. Okay, and refresh. So my goal here is to put that header right up there, and the way that you do that, or you can do that here on this page, because WooCommerce is using a shortcode to display this stuff. All right, I'm gonna, let's see. Sorry for the delay on this one. Yep, it's because I am working on a local site. I've got like a million things open in my in my computer, but it should, and it definitely isn't this slow normally. All right, so I have a layout here that's already done, so you can see what it would look like if you add your own header. You know, change the title here, and if I'm gonna save it out here, and so now your page is more customized. And if I go in here to this module, sorry, if I go in the settings module here, you can see that the only thing that is used by WooCommerce to build this page is this little shortcode. In fact, if you go to the page before, you know, using the visual builder, you'll see that this is the only thing there. So you can just take that out and put it in your, wherever it is you want to display this section, this cart section, and then put it within any module that you want that shortcode, and it'll show up there. So that's a nice tip for, you know, customizing your WooCommerce pages. In fact, I did the same thing for the members, the membership page. Let's go ahead and save that out. If I go to my real quickly, let's go to the dashboard, and you have a My Account page that comes with your WooCommerce. It gets installed automatically. And so if you go to your pages, you'll see that some of these are already assigned here. One little hiccup, I need to mention this before I go to my account page. If you go to WooCommerce and go to your settings here, I'm going to open it in a new tab. But under your WooCommerce settings, you'll want to, you know, take your time setting this stuff up. But under your products tab, there's this little sub nav here that says display as one of the menu items. I have all this stuff here that I need to get rid of, but where it says shop page, this is a place for you to select which page you want to be the base shop page for your store. By default, it will create a page for you, and I'm actually overriding that page by selecting the shop page from my layout that I created. That way, since I am adding all of my categories on that page already, I can get away with just kind of overriding that shop page with the, the custom shop page that I created. So there's a tip for you. If you find out that's, your shop page isn't displaying, it's probably because WooCommerce has hijacked that one for you and is trying to help you out there. All right, so back to where I was, to my account page here. So I'm going to click to edit my account page. This is the page where it handles all of your account settings and stuff. And of course, it's using this shortcode here. So, if you wanted to change that out and create a new if I open that page just to see what it looks like, it looks, pretty plain. It's taking on the fonts, but that's about it. So I actually took the time to create one, and I'll just show you how that's done. So I'm just going to make sure you copy this, and then you use your Divi builder. And I actually took I took a header. I went to my shop page here, and what I did was I took a header here from the shop page, and I took this footer section from the shop page, which is optional. You don't have to do that, but and then I created. I'll just show you what I did. So I'm going to load my already completed my account layout that I built, just to show you what I did. I'm going to click update, and then I'm going to use the visual builder to show you what I did. And this was all done using the Divi builder. There's no custom CSS added to it. It's just a way for you to kind of spice up the My Account page in your WooCommerce installation. So all right, so I'm going to use the Divi builder. All right, we've got about, a few more minutes left, but if you are just joining us, we are, this is our Tuesday Divi use case live stream, and we've been building a online store using the fashion layout. If you need the layout, go ahead and go to the description. There's a link to the article which has the download for the layout there. And also, if you need Divi, the Divi theme, which is what we're using here to add the layouts, go ahead and grab the link in the description to our product page. And so here's just kind of an example of something you can do. I added the header here, added the footer, and I used the colors from my default color palette that I took to add this gradient and this gradient. And then here is a text module. That's all this is. This is a regular section, a regular full width row here with a text module. And then what you can do here is, since WooCommerce is using a shortcode to kind of display these links to all these sections, you can choose to customize those links and the text using the text module. So that's pretty convenient. And then, so if I went to the design, went to text, and if you see under the tab here that says links, so I can change the link font, and that's what I did. So I included Poppins as my link font, changed the weight, changed the link size. See how I can easily do that. And then I changed the line height. So all of this was done using the text module. And then, just for fun, I went ahead and added a background gradient to get a slight background to divide my menu over here to the left. All right, so that's about it. One last thing you may want to do is go to your shop. If I go to my individual single product page, it's pulling at your default sidebar here. And I went ahead and just added a product categories. WooCommerce comes with this automatically. So if you go to your dashboard here, and if I go to my widgets section, go to appearance, widgets, I can see here is my sidebar, my default sidebar there. And all I did was find the product category wherever over here, and I dragged it over. This is something that WooCommerce does for you, and then I can just customize what I want displayed there. an easy way to add your categories to your sidebar. Some other things that you may consider doing. I know this is a fashion blog and Instagram's a big deal. So you may want to, for instance, in your gallery, you can use, there's a plugin called Instagram Feed, I think is what it's called. It's not active, but if I wanted to, let's go ahead and make it active here to show you. Yeah, it's called Instagram Feed. It's really easy, but that may be an option for you to display your gallery. And once that's done, you can refresh the page. You can see I just hooked it up to a mock Instagram account, but it will display all of your photos in your gallery for you. And it automatically updates and links to Instagram, which is cool. All right, see a few questions here. Yeah, sorry again for the slow load, guys. I promise it's not going to do that for you. It's just I had a perfect storm over here with all the stuff I have open, but okay, yeah. Removing the sidebar, you can do that in page settings, and you can do that on a case-by-case basis. Like if I went to my my single product page, if I go to my there's a page settings up at the top right, you can edit that if you want. All right, so this is the sidebar. If I wanted to, let's go ahead and edit this product. Actually, it may not work for this. This is not a different, this is a different one, but you can edit that. There it is. So right here, the Divi product settings, you can change the page layout over here. You can change it to full width so you don't have a sidebar. So that was a good question. You can also change it for site-wide, I think, in the Divi theme options if you want. All right, I think we're about done. Feel free to, post any last-minute questions you have, and of course, be looking for our new layout coming soon, and our live cast, which we're going to do next Tuesday. And I have to say, that was pretty quick. We did a lot in a short amount of time, but I hope you learned a lot, and let's go ahead and bring this one to a close. All right, guys, thank you so much again for hanging around for our Divi use case live stream. Make sure and like us on our Facebook page if you haven't already. That way you can get notified of all the freebie stuff coming up. Also, subscribe to our blog newsletter, and keep an eye out next week for our new freebie, and come back here Tuesday for another live stream use case. And also Friday, our Divi Nation podcast as well. All right, guys. Thanks again. See you soon.